Today we have a very special guest. Apoorva is in the house today.
Bad things are gonna happen anyways.
Idiot that I am. I'm like, okay, just to keep the peace in the house, and I get up and I'm like, I'm like,
I feel like nobody wants fun girls anymore. Just putting a bow on your mic does not make you nice.
no, I'm not nice. I'm not your fucking mom. Like,
Is that how Marjat is thinking?
Yes. I don't have that many guy friends, but all of them are certified agos. Hi guys, welcome back to Moment of Silence Pod.
I'm Naina Bhan.
I'm Sakshi Shivdasani, and today we have a very special guest. Apoorva is in the house today. Welcome to the pod, Apoorva.
Thank you so much for having me.
Is your Instagram username as a rebellion against your mom?
No, Dad.
Dad.
I said my mom's like really nice.
Yeah.
She's been really supportive
Right.
all throughout my life.
But are you okay with being called a rebel kid all the time?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I
It's just great branding, I would like to
Fair.
think.
Sometimes I think about like people that have committed to a name,
Yeah.
you know, in their late teens. Like my first Instagram handle, and I know we're like deviating from the topic, but my first Instagram handle was rollercoaster dinosaur. Now imagine if I started creating content when I was 15. I would have been stuck. People would have called me dinosaur everywhere. And the rebel kid is it's very catchy. Like, and when I'm talking about you, I'm like calling you rebel. But I'm just curious to know whether like
I'll change it after like I'm 27.
What the? Why?
rebel adult.
No. I'll just be like, Apoorva, I have realized that I'm more than my Instagram account. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Who has done this?
A lot of people have done
No,
that.
I know that Ashna Shroff was the snobs.
Yeah,
style.
everybody's like that only now.
Yeah.
I've grown up. So my speech is ready. I'm like, Chat GPT. These are the 4 people.
What if
Analyze
someone
them.
grabs your handle in the meanwhile?
Sure.
You'll pay them to get it back.
No, I'll be like, Apoorva. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not paying one single penny for a username on Instagram. Like 3 dots, 4 dots. Anything's fine.
That's fine, yeah. No, I think about it a lot. When I think about you, I'm like,
So,
how?
I also think about what Sakshi thinks about because she's apparently been thinking a lot this year. Now that I know,
I
we
don't
can
think
move
at
on.
all about other people. How are you all thinking?
Oh, no.
What do you do with your time?
Pura time I'm thinking about myself only.
What are you thinking about?
So this year, I've had a new thought. I realized that
One
the
new
only
thought.
difference between me and hot girls is that they think they're hot girls. So every day, all I think is, I'm a hot girl, I'm a hot girl, I'm a hot girl. And I honestly started feeling it.
I thought
Yeah.
you felt it the entire time.
No, I was just faking it, but this time I'm really feeling it.
Fake it
When I
till you
think about
make
getting
it.
a nose job, like getting a
Same.
boob job, I really want to get a nose job.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, but my only problem is that I can't hide it, obviously.
No,
and
why
I'm
do
such
you
an
wanna hide
oversharer. I'll be like, guys,
You'll have to
you
vlog
seen
it.
my roast videos कि मैं युवा को कैसे खराब कर रही हूँ? They are gonna drag me through the mud.
So what?
You-
Forgetting
Yuva-
it's your face.
I know, but
no,
I'm gonna,
but like, don't you want them to engage?
yeah, but I will like make a full series.
It would be so
Yeah,
fucked
you
up
have
if
to.
you got a nose job and no one said anything. Just like, it would be so sad.
Tomorrow, I have an appointment to get my fat lasered off.
Stop.
I'm doing a
Where's your
consultation. Hear me
the one
out.
thought.
Hear me out.
Where's your fat?
So basically, in
In
2025,
your
my
ass.
one thought, ass, and like there's a little bit chub
but
everywhere.
babe, you built your ass.
Yes, but with that came a little bit chub everywhere. So I've already hired a nutritionist, whatever. But I'm gonna like get a consult to get one laser here, one laser here, and one laser
Even
here.
I have really fat arms.
I'll let you know how the consultation goes. But like not to actually segue or to
Do a
segue,
segue, it's fine.
but I'm saying the only reason I've not gotten a nose job is because I feel like my mom will take it personally because we have the same face.
I was just gonna say, so we were talking about okay, what are all the glow ups we'll do this year, and I don't want to do that much, but I want a little bit of Botox. And if I do a little bit of Botox, I want to talk about it because I feel like that's our responsibility as moms.
Yeah.
Responsibility,
only
no, I
person-
want content.
Yeah, the only person that I don't want to know this is my mother who watches the podcast. So I'm like, how the fuck do I avoid it? If I lie, then I'm being
But like, it'll be visible, right? If you get
Yeah.
Botox.
no, it won't.
Somebody on
Suddenly,
Reddit said
Naina.
something about my smile lines, and since then I've been like, I have really weird smile lines.
Smile?
Yeah.
No. Those are the worst smile.
Yeah, so like I want to get Botox here now.
I don't
Nice.
think you
You
get
can.
Botox here. I want to get here because I have frown lines, bro.
I have like a Christmas tree
Same.
on my forehead for like no reason.
I just want to ask you, and I asked Alvia the same question. Like right now, at 23, if you're getting little Botox, what are you going to do at 60?
No, Botox is fine.
Or
I just want
whatever.
to get a nose
Like,
job.
what will you do at 60?
More Botox. What
What
kind
if-
of question is that? Like, what the bold of you to assume I'm going to live till I'm 60.
Bhai, you will live till you're fucking 100. This is the kind of
Don't wish such
She's
bad things
cursed
about
you
me.
right now.
I don't
But
want to.
props to Apoorva.
Why?
Leg is broken,
Oh.
vlog is on. Anything is happening, Taylor Swift concert, no entry, vlog is on. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to be...
But I genuinely
That
feel like if
dedicated.
anything bad is happening with my life, I really want to vlog it. Because bad things are going to happen anyway. So I would rather just monetize it, make a
money.
good story out of it, crack a few jokes here and there.
So
Fair
do you
enough.
enjoy vlogging when you're going through shit, or do you enjoy vlogging when your life is nice?
It just makes me feel better. Like if I'm going through shit and I'm vlogging and I upload it and people are like, it's so funny. I'm like, great, I added value to somebody's life.
Value
And
all,
great,
let's
this
not
is
get-
this is good content.
Yeah.
It is. I'm kidding.
Naina hates all guests.
इसलिए मैं नहीं आ रही थी 4 महीने तक ना इस spot पे.
I think you're the person we've asked the
About-
most.
yeah.
But this time I asked सामने
Yeah.
से.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
because there was not going to be a next time that we asked. Like 6 बार reject किया है.
You
this
know,
much तो
someone who has
But I
rejected
was
us 3 times so far, you will never believe it. Tanmay Bhatt. We've asked him 3 times. He
Of
said,
course.
no, sorry.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What does that mean?
I mean, what would Tanmay Bhatt do here? I
Right.
really want him to like adopt me. Like be like, अब मैं तेरा career बनाऊंगा. I
As an Aishwarya.
I really want somebody to just look at me and be like, I want to help her.
I
Karan
know.
Because I
Johan.
need help.
I all have it. So listen, it was literally my New Year's resolution. I want to look more helpless this year. I want to look more helpless.
Okay,
this
can I
year.
ask you guys
Yeah.
something? And honestly, I want to ask
Yeah.
you. Do men internally hate strong, independent
Yes.
women? Like the concept of
Yes.
it sounds nice to some of them, not all of them. But at the end of the day, they want to settle for a bichari ladki who needs their help, will ask for their approval, validation, help every single minute of every
Yes.
single day.
Yes.
Yeah. Haven't you seen that one stand-up comic? She was like, wear the slightest heel on a date and at some point take it off, because as soon as you look like smaller than a man, as soon as he looks like he can protect you and like care for you, he's more locked in. And like that's why I feel like pick-me's are so picked, because they're like, oh, I can't do this. Like, you know, it's truly a fact.
And also, I feel like there used to be this door, एक समय था, you know, when party girls and fun girls were in. I feel
Yeah.
like nobody wants fun girls anymore.
I feel like Gen
As a
Z,
friend, yes.
Yeah, but not as a girlfriend. And because Gen Z boys are really conservative. And like, they've just got different priorities.
I think it's like there's a playbook on how to be in a relationship, right? And that playbook is a patriarchy playbook. And it's very easy to figure out, okay, if my wife is doing this or my girlfriend is like taking care of the house, what do I need to do? When your girlfriend is not taking care of the house, what do you need to do? And then that's a fucking question and a half. And then you need to figure out, how do I mold myself around this new entity of like this new person, like genuinely the three of us with massively disposable incomes who can literally call any problem away. Literally, you have a person to call, things are sorted. What will the person in your life do? You're not even going to have sex with them for that long.
You never
Speak
know.
for yourself.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I'm just going to, I'm just
9
saying,
days.
I'm
11 days for me. It's exhausting.
I'm saying in a long-term
I'm joking.
relationship. Like if you're
23 years, mom.
Yeah.
I'm also joking. It's just a character that I play. I'm actually really submissive, really like I do ghar ka kaam and all of that. This is just a character.
Okay.
Pick me.
Yeah.
So me and my friend made an observation, okay? And we found out that, you know, usually when your moms complain, tying back to the topic,
Yeah.
when your moms complain about something or your dads complain about something, you're like, oh, I need to fix it for their validation and love or whatever. And usually women work like that. Like if your friend keeps complaining about a habit of yours, you'll probably change it. With men, if you complain about something, they're like, no matter what I do, all she does is complain.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do anything from now on. Like the bare minimum I was also giving, I'm not going to give anymore.
Yeah.
Is that how Marjat is thinking?
Yes.
I mean, I come from a 2-daughter household, so do
Same,
you.
yeah.
I think
You're the older daughter.
yeah. I think the social cue even within your family is like, okay, you need to be the most efficient child. Like how can you make us feel less stressed? And then that transfers to your relationship. And then you're like, what about my fucking stress? But nobody wants to look at you and be like, this person needs help, because they're like, oh my god, Apoorva, ye to faad degi bhai, isko to sab pata hai, dude, she's so fucking like
Yeah.
sorted. And then there are all these little girl feelings inside that don't get looked after, and then you're just crying on the internet for content.
Yeah, I feel like... yeah, Naina Bhan does hate organs.
Naina Bhan
I'll just
does
leave
it.
right now.
She's like shaking.
Just putting a bow on your mic does not
I
make you
swear-
nice, Naina.
No, I'm not nice. I literally am the worst person.
She's like adjusting her calls. I'm the
No, okay.
worst.
No, because it's literally it's my life.
Yeah.
I genuinely.
Do you guys have the same life? Like you
I think to an extent all older daughters have the
daughters,
same
yeah.
lives.
Yeah,
Don't you think so?
I think so.
I'm a younger daughter, but I'm sure my sister would like agree with y'all more. For me, like I was the kid who was not like I was just supposed to like exist in my own little sandbox. Like my sister was the one like navigating my parents' relationship. She was kind of arguing with both of them. She was rebelling. She was like doing all of that, and I was just and I was just like, oh, figure it out. And then after that, like, that's why I can't. And anytime someone starts talking about the little girl in me or anything, I'm like, yuck. I need to
Yeah.
cringe. I need to leave. Like, I don't want to talk about my feelings. I want to make 3 jokes and fuck off. Like, that's when I go to my parents' house, even now, I'll roast my dad for my mom a little. I'll roast my mom for my dad a little.
You can do that?
Yeah, like my mom finds it so funny when someone like makes fun of my dad because
She can't do
she
it.
can't do it. Like, or she's like, I'll say it, it'll be nagging. But this one who comes once in a month, she'll just say it, and like my dad will also laugh. My mom will also be like, okay, it's addressed, but like I haven't addressed it, and he's found it funny, but it's out there in the open. And then when I'm done, I'm like, okay, bye, and I leave.
Is this like a Bombay thing? Because I feel like मेरे घर के आसपास अगर कोई ऐसा करे तो like संस्कार नहीं दिए क्या हमने
No, like okay.
अपने मम्मी पापा के
मेरे
बारे में
पेरेंट्स को पता है उन्होंने नहीं दिए संस्कार. Like they're so aware. Like my driver taught me Hindi type of sanskar, you know.
No, it's like a performance.
बीड़ी फूक रही है साक्षी.
Literally.
When you're home, do you have to perform for, like, agar if your relatives come or something, do they make you do things?
I don't do anything for my relatives. Like
Okay.
that ship has sailed. I don't give a fuck. Y'all have complained about me. Y'all have sent my videos around.
Yeah.
Y'all have never congratulated me. Y'all have bitched about me, called me a
Yeah.
slut. Then fuck you.
Yeah,
मेरे घर
fair.
आओ और मैं दिखाती हूँ बदतमीजी क्या होती है.
Great performance.
Because I, at 32 right now, went for Christmas lunch to my family's house and I did the Macarena.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I literally, and this is after, okay, I've always been the kid in my extended family that does all the performance, okay, that they ये नाचेगी, ये गाएगी, ये करेगी. And
बहुत ही बदतमीजी
मेरे को
से।
पहले गवाया, फिर मेरे को नचवाया, फिर ये सब मैंने अच्छा, I was like, अच्छा अब तो मामा खुश हो गए, मासी खुश हो गई, अब सब ठीक होगा. Then my masi's like, come on, now all the bachas will do Macarena. And none of the bachas who are now, the youngest is also 23, is not doing Macarena, but the fucking douche, the fucking idiot that I am, I'm like, okay, okay, just to keep the peace in the house, and I get up and I'm like, nah, 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 nah. I'm like, why am I doing this?
But I don't think that's on you, because I can't imagine me at the age of 60 getting happiness out of someone half my age doing the Macarena. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all that you want me to dance for y'all? Like, I just,
It's just the vibe of the
yeah.
fam.
But my extended family is also scared of me. I feel like they think that anything they say, I'm going to say on the internet. So every time they talk around me, they be like, you are too woke for this conversation. I'm like, yeah, oh, you're being bigoted. So, like, my extended family is a little.
We,
इससे दूर रहता
we
है.
want to ask you a question.
Yes.
We.
Okay.
Do you hug your mom?
Yes. A lot. I hug, kiss, everything. Cuddle sometimes.
I love that.
I love
That's
that.
for
Okay,
you.
we don't want to ask you any more questions.
Y'all don't? Y'all don't
No.
hug your moms?
I mean, I hug my mom if she initiates it, but I'm like a very non-physical touch person, and I think that extends mainly to like women. Like, obviously, when I'm having sex, I don't mind being touched a little, but
A little.
just like
5 minutes.
but right after, I'm like, I don't even want to cuddle, I just want to handshake and like bounce. But yeah, no, we both have discussed this. There's something like very visceral in my body, at least when I hug my mom. Like, I have to like prep for it. It feels very confusing to me because my mom's not a very expressive person, so that one hug feels like a lot. Like, she feel like she's telling me everything in that hug.
Yeah.
And I don't want to know because I'm leaving. My Uber auto is down. Like, this is not the time.
Yeah, I've negotiated with my mom now. I'm like, okay,
Solid.
one night I'll sleep next to you, and the next night my body needs to regenerate.
No, I can't sleep next to my
Yeah.
mom for a full night.
Why?
Like,
Why?
That's so weird. And I like
Intimate.
sleeping alone anyway. Like in my
Same.
king size bed, alone. Yes, I've made it in life.
Yeah.
I really like it sleeping alone.
Yeah, and I can adjust with my brother because that's fine.
Yeah,
I just have to.
grown
मुझे
up,
बहुत
yeah.
लाते मारता है, but then.
I hit my sister. Like, I sleep with one hand up, okay? And at some point it drops. So then, like, it drops
You
some.
make sure her face is under.
Yeah. No, it's happened a bunch of times. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I shared a room with my mom or my dad.
Yeah.
And inshallah, I don't have.
That I don't think I've slept next to.
My dad
Ever.
fucking snores. Like, he needs
Yeah.
to fix his shit. Like, it's just the most annoying. Have you ever slept next to someone that snores?
My dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so irritating. Like, I don't think it should be normalized.
Dude, I almost didn't get into my master's program because I went with my dad and we were sharing a room and I couldn't sleep before the exam.
Oh,
And I slept in the exam.
you could have skipped Ahmedabad. That would have been a win.
Your dad was trying to help you.
Oh well.
Dads.
Dads are.
So helpful. No, I have a time pass story. This is like, you know, the universal experience of your mom can never know your actual outfit when you're stepping out.
Yeah.
Especially when you're living with your parents. I feel like when I think about my mom, it's very outfit coded. I know my problems are not that deep. But like, I used to kind of like, we live on the 6th floor, and on the 5th floor landing, before I went clubbing, all my clothes I used to keep there. Like, I used to get out, I used to take the lift down, I used to change literally in the stairway, and I used to go to like Tryst at the time, and I used to come back and I used to wear my clothes on the 5th floor. And one time, like, some guy was living on rent, he saw me also changing on the landing, but obviously I used to wear sweatpants and I had like a mini skirt underneath and all, but everyone knew. Even my mom knew, because she knew this girl is not stepping out in such a ugly outfit. But we did the little dance, and every time I'm going home, I'm like, should I just wear a t-shirt instead of a crop top? Like, all that. Like, I just feel like, and my parents are not conservative. It's just like, this is a dance that we have to do. Are your parents chill? Like, both of y'all?
Dude.
No, I have a separate wardrobe for when I'm going home.
Yeah.
Yeah. No cleavage. Absolutely no cleavage. Like, that's a no-go.
How
for
does
sure.
it work if you are on the internet and like you dress in a way that you are comfortable with, and then
Yeah.
your parents already see you on the internet. So, like, why is there still that
I
disparity?
don't know, like, I feel like if I wear it, they'll be like, oh, but you live in Bombay, there you can wear all this, here you can't, and Papa ke samne acha nahi lagta, chalo badal. Like, he's my fucking dad, it's fine. I
Yeah.
feel like he's the last person
Who should
who will-
care?
yeah.
But don't
Yeah.
you feel like I genuinely feel like in the last 5 years, Delhi has really changed. And
I
even
don't live in
from
Delhi.
Oh wait,
Delhi.
I thought you live in Delhi.
I live in
Oh.
Jalandhar. My
Oh, I
dad,
thought your parents are in Delhi.
my dad moves every 3-4 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
then ignore my point.
Yeah. So,
Jalandhar probably changes every 3 years.
No,
One day they'll reach Delhi.
there was this one. My best friend and I, we used to live together. He's a guy.
oh wow.
And he's genuinely my best friend. And one time he was lying on the couch, and I think he just come back like after a party or something, and I had gone out and I stepped in, and he was awake and he was doom scrolling, and the minute I walked into the room, he pretended to sleep. And I was so offended. I'm like, bro, I'm not your fucking mom. Like, why did you have that reaction to me? And I was like, just there and then I was like, wow, being a mother would be such an isolating experience. Like, no one wants to hang
It's
out.
such a you know you're walking into the room and the vibe is killed if you're a mom and you just have to deal with it. Like, couldn't be me. Like,
But this year, I am going to freeze my eggs.
I've thought about it.
yeah.
Like, just for the vibes.
Actually, just for the vibe.
Let me see.
for content.
Just for कभी मन
पड़ा
कर गया
रहेगा.
50 साल में कि actually my marriage is not working out, बच्चा पैदा करें नहीं कर सकते. Oh wait, frozen eggs. This child will fix us.
Yeah.
I love how you prepared for the fact that the relationship won't work.
Yeah, that's what I
You
know.
only have a child to fix a relationship if you ask
So have you
me.
ever thought of kissing your best friend that you lived with?
No, never.
How?
I think
Not once that thought has crossed
no.
your
So
mind.
I'll tell you, because the entire whenever we when we first started being friends, he was already seeing someone, I was already seeing someone. Then we transcended into siblinghood in that time. So there was never a question.
Who's this?
VJ.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like if you're single and another man is single and you're in such close proximity,
Is
like
he
automatically.
ugly?
Yeah.
No.
Then whatever. Like I don't have that many guy friends, but all of them are certified agos, and I have no problem saying this on camera. So, like, I would never.
Okay. No, because Apoorva looked at me with like expect.
Like I don't buy that plot line that we just live there.
You're making it seem
Like
so
friends.
romantic. Like we were not living in some like Parisian apartment.
Like maybe
where
he loved you too much, so he didn't want to see you doom scrolling like at 3 a.m. So he was like,
Trust.
"Ooh,
It's
Naina,
like I wasn't swiping on girls on Bumble.
Naina, I'm just sleeping. Do you want to come sleep with me?"
I swear.
What friendships are you
I
having,
know what the
Apoorva?
fuck is going on. That's
I would love to. So I started creating content when I was 23, okay?
Yeah.
But I would love to have been like famous at 23.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like I would have had the energy that I don't have anymore. Like to actually do
But
things.
being famous at 23, I feel like sucks sometimes.
Why?
Because as you said, you have a very strong sense of self,
yeah.
which you develop over time. Maybe a little bit of a divorce. You're like, okay, now I understand myself better.
Yeah.
You know, some more fights with your parents. Like, okay, now
Yeah.
I'm 25, my frontal lobe is fully developed. Now I understand who I am. Most days, I don't understand who I am. So there are days when I fall for the comments. I'm like, isko kabhi pyar nahi milega.
Your sense of self is through Reddit.
No, not through Reddit.
Through comments.
I would have been crying here if my sense of self was through Reddit. No. But sometimes it really gets to me. I feel like had I been more mature, which I don't think age is gonna change that.
No.
I mean, like, because genuinely, I'm fucking immature, and we were just talking
But
about
actually,
it.
like, comments have stopped affecting me, if that helps. Maybe my engagement has died.
No,
You never know.
Comments have stopped. But
Yeah.
some days,
On a bad day.
yeah.
Yeah.
like if you're already having a very bad day and you're already really doubting yourself and you're fought with like your best friend and your mom and your dad and all the childhood traumas coming back, then you're like, yeah, I believe this random guy on the internet.
So wait, one second. When did you start feeling famous?
I think very recently.
Okay. So like 22, 23 only.
Yeah, but I've been in the public eye for like way too long now, I feel.
Yeah.
We started around the same time.
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
5 years. Fuck.
Dude, I used to feel like really bad for Sakshi for no reason. For like, I appreciate a good roast video,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
for no reason turning and it's so fucking easy. And मेरे को कोई ऐसे feminism का झंडा नहीं लहराना है, मुझे औरतों के लिए नहीं लड़ना है. That's the last thing I want to do. But
Wow.
it's just so fucking easy to hit on a woman.
Yeah.
For no reason. Because
Yeah.
I know if I will say that statement as it is, they'll be like, oh, it's always men versus women. So I don't want to go down that path.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just easier. Why?
No.
Yeah, and
Okay.
your bio was like, one day I'll dub a cartoon character and then millions will hate
Yeah.
my voice. And I was like, I love this girl.
Thank you.
She's so cool.
most of your friends content creators are in the same line, or do you have a lot of friends that are doing other things?
Okay, so I moved a lot of schools. So
Yeah.
I have no friends from school because
Oh.
तब तक तुम्हें पता नहीं होता कि phone करके कैसे पूछना है कि bro what's up and how to be like a decent long distance friend. So I don't have school friends. I have college friends but not a lot. एक दो because I was in a very horrible relationship in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I was not because of him,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
because of my personal issues. I was very codependent and he was like my only friend and I wanted to spend 24 hours with him and marry him. So when college ended and we broke up, I was like, what the fuck, the one friend I had, I lost.
Yeah.
So I kept begging him to come back.
Hmm.
Not because I
no.
wanted him back. I was like, who do I talk to?
Yeah.
I have nobody. So I made most of my friends after college. And then how do you meet people after college?
Work.
Through work.
Yeah.
So most of my friends are content creators, and most of them have used me for clout and views. So that's going great.
That's amazing.
Ah.
Yeah.
But I'm like-
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
No, because I was gonna ask, because I find that it's my non-content creator friends keep me real.
Yeah.
And they like shit on me in the
Yeah.
way that I need to be shat
Yeah.
on. And number two, is that like how do you as a 23-year-old having your life experiences so wildly different from other people your age,
Yeah.
and the disparity is so huge
Yeah.
that how do you compare and how do you even feel like a 23-year-old?
Bro, so I used to have this friend and I loved this friend, okay? And I felt like that person loved me for the longest time. But that person was just, they were so insecure of everything that was happening in my life. Like, they could not get a job and then I was earning more than, they said so much shit about me to like other random people about my work and what I do. And I used to think that this person was like my sibling. I would have died for them. And so that was really heartbreaking. And I feel like all of my content creator friends have faced this at some point, that people you've grown up with have just you've grown apart so much that there's no common ground.
Yeah.
But I have 3-4 aise dosts that I made who have known me as an influencer forever who are not content creators. So I have people who keep me grounded. By that I mean my manager, Pratiksha. Love you.
It's like, oh, your rates have gone down, so maybe the attitude goes down also. You know, we had this idea. We were like, we watch you travel, and we are like, your travel is so party, and then there are some creators whose travel is so like yoga oriented.
Yeah.
We wanted to do a series where we like force them to travel like you and force you to travel like them.
I could not do it.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot wake up at 6 a.m. and go to my Pilates. I hate Pilates, by the way.
Really?
I love it.
Yeah, we're really going through a Pilates phase.
I went and I was like, what the fuck?
You
I
should
would rather
come
be
with
a
us.
gym
We do
bro.
like breakfast after, and we do.
I wake up at
mimosas.
2 p.m.
That okay? Don't come.
Okay,
I
fine.
can't.
Yeah.
Is that why you were late?
No. I fixed my sleep cycle. Last 2 दिन से.
Congratulations.
Because I cried a lot, so I like slept at 2 a.m. because my eyes were tired. And then I woke up at 8 a.m. with puffy eyes, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
But then that fixed my sleep schedule.
Congratulations. Whatever works.
It's been 2 days.
We take melatonin, but
Your lifestyle seems so unique. Like, genuinely, like, I sound like a fucking old auntie sitting here. Like, beta, up. Yeah. No, because I always wonder because this world is so new to me. I'm like, okay, how much of it is a persona that you perform in front of a screen, and how much of it is actually you're taking back home into your life, and you sound like 100% authentically that person. Or is that
There
not
are
the
parts of me that I don't share on the internet, but I don't fake anything. So if you're seeing something, it's real. Did I cry after that? Maybe. That I won't show. Like I never put sob posts also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not Bella Hadiding it.
Yeah, like I'm not like, oh my god, मेरा breakup हो गया है, मुझे sympathy चाहिए. No.
Yeah,
But
you
you're
just-
obviously, you will go through like ups and downs, right?
I am always going through a down.
But the engagement is up.
Yeah.
Whenever you're down, your content is up.
So how do you recover? I would say like psychologically, mentally and emotionally, if you're constantly having to put out, how do you regenerate and recover your body or your mind?
I don't know.
It's that young
Like
shit,
you think
bro.
I am
Yeah.
rejuvenating or anything like that?
I
Do
don't know,
look
मैं पूछ रही हूँ.
rejuvenated?
Bro, after watching some of your vlogs, I need a fucking revive IV drip. Like, I'm fucking old now. So, like, I'm just, like, living through you sometimes. I'm like, I just
Sakshi,
can't do it.
Shut up.
No, because, like, have you seen the way I travel? Like, if I'm on a flight, like, I saw you were like drinking on a flight, and I'm like fucking timing what time I need to poop on an 8-hour flight, and I'm like, how much? Like, I can't. I
Dude,
need to get to the hotel to poop. Like, I'm
Literally.
just like,
I carry three
usually
different kinds of
don't
Eno.
drink on flights, by the way. It's the
Oh,
worst idea ever.
yeah.
But I was flying business, so I at least wanted to try the expensive champagne
Fair.
that they had.
fair.
But yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like, I don't know, मुझे पता नहीं है. I feel
मजा
like
आता
when
है.
I live the hectic life, I feel really good.
That's nice.
Like if my itinerary has 25 things that I need to finish and like wake up at 9 and then till 4 I have something to do, I'm happy.
I love that.
And
I'm
do
in
you
awe.
feel like that's gonna be your life? Like, is that the kind of life you want to lead, like decades and decades, or is it like there's a retirement plan where there's a calmer Apoorva that does the
I
yoga?
can't
and
I
does the
feel
yoga?
like if I like find the right person,
Okay.
I might just be chill.
I hope you never find that. I'm kidding. No, it can't be the death of this Apoorva.
I mean, I hope so.
I can't picture it like you waking up in like a bare biceps life. Like, you know,
Yeah.
doing semen retention. No.
That's the only part of his life you were interested in.
No, like getting
इस साल
up and
थोड़ा
doing
semen
yoga.
retention try करते हैं. Yeah.
I'm so curious about semen retention as a concept. Like, is he just not masturbating, or is he like not having sex either?
Not anymore.
Is he not on that shit anymore?
He's got a girlfriend that
Maybe
gets
they don't
covered
want
with
that.
the sunflower
Do you
emoji.
think getting a girlfriend means that he's having sex?
I hope so.
You never know. They
Yeah.
might be waiting till marriage.
So am I.
Same.
Yeah, I did that. What is this year looking like for you sexually? Come
Horrible.
on. Horrible.
Always.
Sakshi?
I'm not gonna have sex in 2025. I've decided.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why I'm actually more than 11 days deep, but I'm starting the counter from 1st Jan. We're shooting this on the 11th. Till December 31st, I am not gonna have sex with him. Watch me next episode.
Literally the one we shoot today in an hour.
It's just me and Apoorva in the green room. I just think like this is my year to focus on myself.
Why does sex get in the way of that?
Because then you have to like set it up. Like you have to like someone, and that's so difficult to like someone.
Like someone to an extent that you want to have sex with them. is
Yeah,
the
like
problem.
what's gonna get me to shave both my legs? Now one leg to I've shaved for this outfit. You're so welcome.
I never want to be in a relationship where I
Period.
need to figure. That was me last year. That where I need to, like, I feel the pressure to shave. Like, that should be my choice.
Obviously.
But I feel the pressure to shave internally.
Internally.
Like I hate looking at
That's what
my
I'm-
yeah.
own hair.
Abhi, that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying my boyfriend is like, shave. I'm feeling
Oh,
pressure.
you've not had boyfriends like that?
No.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, and me neither.
No, I've had.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're like yuck body
Yeah.
hair. There was a reel also today I saw about like she's a 10 but she has body hair, and that guy was like she's a 6. It's like it's just hair. It's not that
just-
serious.
Yeah.
And they what? They used to pressurize you to shave or
Yeah.
wax.
No, he used to like
And what did you do?
shaved.
Like,
See, I'm submissive.
What did you winked
Boys.
She literally just winked at
Yeah,
the
because if there's like one straight man watching this and
There
you
are
want a girlfriend who's submissive like me,
Just like a Sushil, like, you know, just a
Yeah.
calm girl. Yeah.
6 बजे उठते ही
at the rate my hair grows 6 बजे हर रोज उठ के
Please, my parents have given me the worst possible genes.
Same.
This nose, tiny little eyes, hair all over my body for no reason. Sar mein baal hai nahi. I've used like niche hair all over to fill in the bald spots. I'm 23.
I can't believe the sexiest thing our parents have passed us down is our brains. I'm so happy.
My brain is not the sexiest.
Yeah, my brain is
I
also
have
not
worked
sexy.
very hard on this ass. That is the sexiest thing
Yeah,
about
but like
me.
how, Sakshi?
Bro,
You
I've
kill
been.
it.
Thank you. That's the only thing I've done in 2024 is built a booty, and now tomorrow I'll laser my fat.
Dude, it's shut up. It's the kind
Are you
of
really doing it? Then I
I'm
can
going
come
for
with
a
you. We can be like
consultation.
laser besties.
Let's go for a consultation tomorrow, 3:15. I'll send you the location.
Done.
You'll be awake also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Chalo.
You'll vlog it also. Amazing. Yeah.
Can I tell you what my New Year's resolution is?
Please.
50 minutes in, let's go.
By
couldn't
the
come.
end of
Yeah.
this year,
Yeah.
I want to have zero physical insecurities. I want to go to the gym. I want to fix my nose. Get a little bit
Nose is fine.
get a little bit of Botox, build an ass,
Okay.
fix my teeth. I'm wearing aligners,
Amazing.
and then I'll be sorted.
I
Then
love
next year,
that the hottest girls I know want 20 things done to them.
I was just gonna say that makes me feel so millennial because when you said that sentence, I want to get rid of my physical insecurities. I thought you were going to do the mental work to get over physical insecurities.
no, like tell myself in the mirror, I'm beautiful.
Yes.
I'm beautiful.
No.
Or like figure out a way that you believe that you are. I
From
did.
personal experience,
Yeah.
if you stare at your nose enough, even to say you're beautiful, you hate it more. So just, dude, go to Turkey.
Yeah, I'm going to Turkey. I'm taking my mom for 7 days.
Get a nose job.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, my ex and I decided to go to Turkey together. I would get a nose job, he would get a hair transplant, and we would be happy. Now I'll just go to Turkey and get a nose job.
I want to get a hair transplant also.
Where?
My hair is very thin now.
Oh.
And
yeah,
I want
so
to like...
Yeah,
Yeah, like
should
I'll
just
go
set a
once,
package.
I'll be like एक बार में क्या क्या हो सकता है.
Yeah.
जो जो वहाँ से होगा बाकी सारा इंडिया से.
Yeah.
By this year end, no physical insecurities. Next year, I'll work on my mental health.
That's fine.
And then after that, I'll get a man.
I feel like once you're hot, your mental health fixes itself.
Yeah. And people don't treat you that poorly after that also.
Yeah, but you're hot.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
if people
hot.
are still
I'm hot.
if people are still treating you poorly, it's solely personality because you're hot.
Was that a dig?
It was whatever you want it to be. It's 2025. It's all mental work, sweetie. No, but I'll tell you about, like, I want to get fillers in my lip. I want to get my fat torched.
Torched.
Like, just zapped off. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm done being my weight. Like, I need to lose 7 kilos at least.
Okay.
Then I need to get my nose done as well. And there's something about one eye that's not opening, I feel. So I need to, like,
I think that's
open my eyes. No, I'm like John Abraham. Like, I'm a little... Yeah, so that's what I need to get done. Naina, now we have shared what we want to get done. You're just going to sit there looking perfect. Or you have to do mental work or some shit.
No, I'm done with my mental work.
Nice.
I told you, I just genuinely just want like to get a little bit of Botox.
Mental work.
Just a little bit. And I want to get a hair transplant.
Why do you need a hair?
Because I'm thyroid, balding, blah, blah, blah.
I have male pattern balding
Yeah.
because of PCOD.
Yeah, यही चल रहा है मेरे
As
life
soon as I found out I have PCOD, मैं हर जगह चिपका देती हूँ. Mood क्यों है PCOD? क्यों ऐसे behave करते PCOD? Weight क्यों बढ़ रहा है PCOD?
I actually got tested also, but I don't have PCOD.
Oh, I
so my weight gain is mine.
Wow.
Apne aap, I have done it, guys. Don't stress. And I don't even have difficulty losing weight. I'm just eating too much. Gang. People have been DMing me like, oh my god, please tell me how have you gained weight? Like, really struggling to gain weight. And I'm like, I haven't tried. Like, I've just been enjoying life. But now, The laser comes tomorrow.
Okay.
And when you're going to Turkey, now that I know you don't drink on flights, please LMK. We can do like a
Yes.
like
Let's
a
go together.
combo deal.
Yeah.
But like heading into this new year, do you feel like you kind of have some kind of center within? Is there something you're working towards, or have you been dropped into this year confused as hell?
I think this is the worst year yet. 11 days and I hate it.
Amazing.
I hate it.
I hope it gets better for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. But if not, I will be watching the vlogs.
Not, you could have said, I will call you, I will text you, now we're friends.
Will you answer the
Now
call
that-
if I call you?
Now
Swear.
that Apoorva has helped us monetize this channel even for like 2 rupees, let me at least
Swear, will you answer if I
Yes.
call? Okay, then I'll call. Then come with me
Like,
for
don't
my...
call me like every single day. Or like
No, I'm gonna call you every hour.
I love this
Khana
soda.
khaya kya?
I would love that.
Shut the fuck up.
Nobody asks me that.
And you would really get pissed off if someone asked you.
You know what the issue is? What I'm hearing out of all of this is that there's a bunch of women who are actually like down to hang and would be fun to hang out with, but nobody has the patience to take the initiative.
Yeah.
And everyone who's out there like mingling is not someone I want to hang
Can I
out with.
ask you all something?
Yeah.
Is it difficult that your life is on the internet? Like, is finding a partner more difficult now?
No,
Yeah.
I think easier.
Because you've been in a relationship since before you got famous.
No,
Last time you
Yeah,
would have asked
exactly.
me, I would have also said yes.
Exactly,
No.
but now people already know so much
Yeah.
about you. It's like whoever comes to meet you already has a perception about you, and now you're working backwards to
Yeah. Undo that.
undo what they think.
see, my goal is that if I'm looking for a partner, I'm going to look for somebody in their 40s, like I've already said. And those guys are not so into the internet. They're
but
not,
they will be, right?
They will Google you, then they'll like
Exactly.
your first 3 videos, fall in love with you, then they'll get irritated and then they'll break up with you, but they've said only hi to you.
to be fair, that has always been my life before.
Okay, but like, let's say you find somebody
Yeah.
on a dating app, right? You go on a date, it's a phenomenal date. You go on 2 more dates, great dates, you're in love with the guy.
Yeah.
This guy decides that you're just too much. He hates you. So instead of like telling you, he posts about it on Reddit.
Shut the fuck up.
Like every single personal detail about you.
You don't make them sign NDAs?
You can make them sign it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't do it, but like...
Yeah.
And like worse, what if it's like your pictures?
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
that's fucked up. That's
Don't-
literally a crime.
Okay, so I'll tell you guys, I was in London, okay, and these 2 women stalked us all throughout London, like so I post real time stories.
Yeah.
तो वो पीछे क्या लिखा हुआ है उसका screenshot Google पे डाल के she's found our location. She's traveled across London with us because of my itinerary, obviously. Like, and she's found us. Now imagine a stalker doing that,
Okay.
finding you and just killing you.
1 second.
And
And you
then
know
you're
what my
on a
worst
DC
fear
Crime
is?
podcast episode. Let's go.
You know what my worst fear is? Acid attacks.
Bro, stop
Just
it. You're
stop it.
scaring
You're
the
shadow
fuck
banning
out of
this
me.
channel,
Because
firstly.
first of all, she's
Yeah.
actually mirroring what I think about all the time.
Everyone thinks about this, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about this more.
Why?
I think you are just way bigger an entity than I am. I'm so like I literally walk on the street all day looking for
Man, I was
someone.
like, who's... Hi, I was in class. Hello, class season 1.
No, and I'm so comfortable. I'm at the level of relevance where it's just so comfortable. Where just to make your day, one person will recognize this, say something so sweet because of the podcast, and I'm like, "Mera din ban gaya." I can go on existing.
Naina has not hit that parasocial
Yeah.
relationship thing because she doesn't overshare. Like, she shares. You share. Oversharing is like what Apoorva does mainly and what I do on my YouTube channel. Not even on Moss that much. But like at that point, people think they know you very well. So then they'll come and they'll say the most out-of-pocket shit. And it is a jarring experience, especially when you're in a new country. But you know what? Inshallah, you don't get murdered. That's all I can say. And if you do, I promise I will get your manager to post something happy on
Thank
your
you so
page.
much.
And I think that's what
Not
life
one
is
tear.
about. Oh no, I'll cry. Na? I'm using you for Clout, so I'll make content about my best friend ever who is murdered.
With that.
Thank you
We're
so
so
much.
good at guest episodes. Who said?
Thank you so much, Apoorva, for having such a great time. I'm sure you enjoyed it thoroughly. And you'll be back next month as well.
I had such a good time.
Yeah.
No, genuinely, I think this was the chillest I've been in every podcast.
That's nice.
In any podcast.
Untriggered.
My God. You know, there's this clip going viral where I'm like, oh, my dad used to be my hater. And he's like, क्यों तेरे पापा भी तुझे रंडी लिखते थे क्या? And I'm like, he said that to me and I laughed at it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had a great time. Love the t-shirt. We will be taking your printing guy's number. Any last words?
I think Sakshi's the funniest girl I've ever met. And I think Naina is the sweetest girl I've ever met. And the empathy in this room while we were reading the stories was insane. So, yeah, guys, like, share, subscribe to MOS.
Follow Apoorva. I don't
You
think
don't,
anyone
yeah.
is watching this. That I think the whole internet follows you.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming on and supporting our small business. And we will see you next week.
Yes.
And you guys also.
And before we go, our outfits are from Advait.
Shout out Advait. Thank you for styling us.
I know. Link down below to this corset and this beautiful dress. Okay, chalo, bye.
Bye.